Hello, welcome back to the Gold Dust Diary. My name is Kayla. Today I'm wrapping up my summer reads, my July reads. I read 4 books last month, so nothing much, but they were all pretty good reads, if I'm being honest. It was 4 really good quality books. So the first book I read, I actually don't have with me because it was an audiobook. I actually had the library book, and then I never read it, and then it was like due, so I was like, never mind, I'm not gonna read it. So it's gonna be Liars by Sarah Mangusso. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, but this book was crazy. It is basically like my worst fear in like 200 pages. It's kind of short, but it does pack a punch. It is basically the timeline, the story, the revelation of a relationship from the start to the end. And it is the incompetence of man, basically, is what I'll say without giving any spoilers. Just think of the worst of the worst. That and kind of like being a woman and being kind of like stuck in a relationship, stuck with someone that you don't love and you have a kid with, and like kind of my worst fear encapsulated. Part in the book that like centered around COVID, like that was like set during quarantine, which was crazy. Book a 4 out of 5 stars, and the only thing I didn't like about it, there's no dates in it, which I don't like in books. I personally give me a year, give me a date. Like obviously I could guess because of the quarantine section, but it was still like I need a direct timeline because I feel like it's like jumping where it's like the child was born and now the child is 5. It was like almost like too much of that for my liking. Next, we have This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I gave this book a 2 out of 5 stars because I really didn't like it. I thought I would love it because it's so summery and it's such a vibe, but it wasn't that good. I've been like the obsessive, like his eyes are this deep, dark opal blue. Like it was like that every 5 chapters. I'm not kidding. If I remember the last time you made a reference about his eyes, like take a shot. I'd be wasted by the end of this book because it's Lucy, Bridget, and Felix, and like it spans between I believe 11 years on PEI Island, and personally Bridget pissed me off so much. It made me hate this book because she was so annoying. Like she just made me so mad I didn't even want to read this book. I don't know. There were some good parts obviously, but some of it was really mediocre, and it really, I don't know. Maybe I'll try other books, but this one just wasn't, it didn't hit. I don't know. Everyone hyped it up so much and I just really didn't like it. I have is Abby Jimenez, Part of Your World, and this is the first book in like her 3 part like interconnected series, which I cannot get my hands on the second book, Yours Truly. I can't find it anywhere. Like I like all of the loans for the library. I'm at like a 19-week wait. What the fuck? Like I just read Just for the Summer. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm obsessed. Oh, it was so good. Read it, please. If you don't read this book, read Just for the Summer. Oh my god, a 3-star review. I thought it was good. It's just a cutesy little romance book, like literary fiction elements in her writing, which I really like. So it's like there's romance, but it's not like crazy, and which I really enjoy. And same with her other book. It's really tasteful and it's not too much for my liking. So highly recommend reading this one. Lastly, I've been reading this book what feels like 5 years. We have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I wanted to read this book before I started reading Atmosphere, and I love it. Okay, like, is it my favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid book? No, but give me anything set like 70s, 80s, like give me that vibe and I'm locked in. I gave this one a 4 stars because yeah, it was pretty good. The only part I didn't really like was towards the end of the book, or like in the middle, like during the party. Like if you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. They kind of like not change perspectives, but it's like I was reading it and I was so confused for a second because I was like, wait, who are these characters? Like, where's Kit? What's going on? Like, I was so confused. And then I was like, oh, it's like telling stories of the people at the party. That makes more sense, which I really like, but at the same time, it wasn't my favorite because I was more interested in like their family dynamic than the other people at the party. I'm not connected to those characters enough for me to care compared to like Nina and Kit, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't as connected to them, but this book was a 4 out of 5 because it was really good. It was so good. So if I had to pick a favorite out of July reads, Malibu Rising, 1,000%. I mean, duh. The biggest surprise book, like the one that I thought I was going to literally hate and not like, Part of Your World, but I ended up loving it, which is such a shock because I thought I was gonna hate this because this cover is not it. Let me just say that. It's not it. And the one that I will not be revisiting, this one, Carly Fortune, I'll try you again next year. My mic died. I'm sorry. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.